And I'm joined by Executive Director Heather Starr. Good morning, Heather.
Good morning.
You know, you were supposed to come on in January, and it was a snow day, but it's fitting that you come on a bright, sunshiny day because your organization just shines bright on so many people. What's the mission, and what are you guys all about?
Yeah, so we work with survivors of human trafficking. We do advocacy, case management, kind of a little bit of everything, wraparound services, whatever each individual survivor needs. And we're kind of a little bit different because we will work with all survivors, all genders, all ages, labor trafficking as well as sex trafficking, and kind of no other factor matters other than you have experienced trafficking. We are here to help.
What is human trafficking for those maybe not familiar with that terminology?
So it's often confused with human smuggling, which is coming across a border illegally, but that is not human trafficking. Mm-hmm. It can be sex trafficking where you are forcing another person to engage in sex work and keeping all of their money, and it could be labor trafficking. Maybe you are forcing workers on your farm or your ranch to work, 20 hours a day with no food, and you're not paying them for it, and it's just kind of the exploitation of another person for your gain.
Your name is the Lotus Foundation. Lotus has a special meaning. It's really symbolic. Why?
Yeah, so the lotus flower, it only grows in dirty water, in lakes, stagnant rivers, kind of the gross water that no one wants to go in, right? And it grows up from the bottom, from the mud at the bottom, all the way through the water, and once it comes above the water into the sunlight, then the flower blooms in the sun. And once the sun is gone, the flower closes back up and goes back under the water until, the next day, and then it blooms into the sun. And it's kind of metaphoric for a survivor's journey. They have to, grow through the mud and this horrible experience, and then now they've come through it and they get to bloom into, their own person, their own life. And it's kind of, they're in the sun now.
You've got so many events coming up. Christmas in July will be here before you know it. I know that's your marquee event over the summer. What can attendees expect? Well, we're always in the Christmas spirit here.
Yeah, so it's a silent auction, actually. We're doing it online so that it's easier for everyone to participate. But we are collecting donations now for prizes. Collecting donations through, I believe, the end of June. Okay. To have as a part of the auction, and 100% of the proceeds go to survivor care. It won't go to anything like salaries or none of that. It will be exclusively for survivors.
Yeah, maybe somebody's watching right now. How can they get involved in terms of monetary? Maybe they just want to make a donation, or maybe be a volunteer. Like, well, what kind of things can the community do to help your tremendous organization? Yeah,
so we do donations for the silent auction. We always need extra volunteers for different events and things. We definitely need the monetary donations. Sure. All kinds of funding is being cut and decreased, and so we need extra help from individuals and from the community to just kind of keep things going and make sure that survivors are getting everything that they need. So, people can reach out through our websites. Our phone number is there. We have Facebook, we have Instagram. We're easy to find.
Yeah, I think you're doing great stuff. I really do appreciate the time. Christmas in July will be here before you know it. And I know a lot of people in the area are really proud to be part of the Lotus Foundation. It's got a great metaphor, and you're the leader, so you should be really proud, Heather. Thank you. All right, monetary and urgent item donations are always welcome at the Lotus Foundation. You can donate and see the full urgent needs list at the website on the bottom of your screen. We'd also like to thank Give Pikes Peak for sponsoring this segment.